Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode number 131 of Rush Roundtable. Today we have a pretty fun one, but before we get into it, a couple things, a couple housekeeping notes, I guess, if you will. First and foremost, our branding for Rush Roundtable, we change it every, I don't know, X number of episodes, 15, 20 episodes. Transitioning from hemispheres to permanent waves now. I'm sure you've noticed that if you watch the intro. We have a brand new guest, Galindo, bottom right-hand corner. Brand new guest to Rush Roundtable. You can check him out at his website, galindo.com. Yes? Do I have that right?
Yes, sir.
You are a musician. Okay, awesome. Viv and myself, we're having some technical difficulties with our videos prior to this, so they may go out mid-roundtable. We do apologize for the inconvenience. Just wanted to throw that out there. So this episode, what is this episode? If you remember back on, what was it, R30 and I think Vapor Trails tour, Rush did a song inspired by the great country of Scotland called Resist, live, acoustically. So we have decided, well, what if Rush decided, who knows, maybe on the Time Machine tour, to do a song that, you know, not often played live or whatever, or not played live at all, or just, you know, a hit song that they wanted to do in its entirety, but acoustically. We thought it'd be a cool idea. We've each picked 5 songs that we either wish or think could have been performed live acoustically, and we're going to give brief reasons why. So we will start with Viv. Go ahead.
Okay. I literally physically took the whole list, went down the list and started singing every song in my mind if they could do it unplugged. Lunatic that I am. The Big Wheel, Presto, Bravado, Entre Nous, and Secret Touch. My 5. I got 5 more if we got time, but I got 5. They could literally do every song unplugged for 17 hours.
Oh, I'm sure they totally could. Yeah. Can you read me that one more time?
I can. The Big Wheel, Presto, Bravado, Secret Touch, and Entre Nous.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Thank you.
Secret Touch, man, that's heavy. That would be kind of difficult, I think, but I think, yeah.
No, I really think it would work.
Yeah.
I think the voice would stand out, and I think it would work.
For sure.
Alex would have to be heavy on the acoustic, but I think it would work.
The other 4 choices are fantastic. Presto, I could totally see that. Just imagine them pulling Presto out on the Time Machine tour acoustic instead of electric, right? I mean, because that was a big deal because it was the first time Presto was ever played live on that tour, right?
Right. Yep.
Could you imagine if they just pulled out?
They could. Yeah. That's a definite acoustic song anyway.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I kind of took the same approach. Songs that, acoustic-y, I guess. But what I tried to do was, I tried to pick 5 songs that were all of them were never done live. Okay, I managed to pick 4 out of 5 that were never done live, because I figured if it's a song that's never done live, you know, they can kind of take the studio version, add a twist to it, you know. So, The Larger Bowl, Available Light, Nocturne, Bravest Face, Good News First.
Available Light and oh man, that's the acoustic. That's like the Resist that I fainted.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll give you brief explanations for all of them. So the first one, The Larger Bowl, that was done live, of course, on Snakes and Arrows. That is the one of 5 that was not done live on my list, but I just feel that I mean, it's so acoustic-y to begin with, you know, that I feel like perfect song to be done live. It does have a fantastic guitar solo that I absolutely love that solo, but it's okay. I'll survive. Available Light. I mean, you can't go wrong with the song
You
being
see
done in
Getty
anything.
piano doing that? Man, oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah, you could have Getty at a piano and Alex on an acoustic guitar for it would
Oh,
be
man.
it would be encore worthy, right? Um, so that one and this one, the next one, Nocturne. Shout out to Brandon Dyke, who was supposed to come on for this episode. He couldn't. I took this idea, the Nocturne idea, from him because he did, I think it was Overtime Angels a couple years back, or probably more than a couple years at this point, but and did everything acoustically. And I stumbled upon Nocturne on his page back in like January of this year when, Nocturne, I was like, okay, cool. Nocturne's a cool song, but whatever. When I watched him play that live acoustically, I thought, wow, this sounds great. And I fell in love with the song because of his acoustic version of it. So that's why I chose that. And the final two, Brave as Face and Good News First. So, if you watch the Game of Snakes and I mean, I love Snakes and Arrows, obviously, but if you watch the Game of Snakes and Arrows documentary, they mentioned, I think it was Neil mentioned, no, actually I think it was Alex, but mentioned that all the songs Snakes and Arrows meant to be played live, meant to kind of get a new take on the song live. So why not play these two acoustically? I always thought Bravest Face and Good News First were kind of grouped together in my head anyways, near the end of the album, never played live, kind of slowish. And I just think that you could do both of these together as an unplugged section of a live set. And I think it would function perfectly. So, I mean, quite frankly, you could do literally anything from Snakes and Arrows live acoustically because it's just such an acoustic style record. But so those are my 5. Jim?
All right. Okay. So for my 5, I picked songs that were kind of either acoustic guitar heavy or sort of guitar forward. Very obviously guitar forward. And I believe that all of these actually start with guitar on the record itself. So I think they would have lended themselves to an acoustic version very well. So my songs are Making Memories, Lessons, Different Strings, Half the World, and Halo Effect.
Nice.
Yeah.
Those beautiful, beautiful songs.
Thank you. Different Strings is just, it's a wonderful, beautiful song. The others are just kind of like Making Memories and Lessons are so like upbeat and, fun, Yep. So those are mine.
So, dude, Different Strings, man. Oh my God. People would go crazy for that.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it's an awesome tune.
Half the World too.
Oh, I love that song. I love Test for Echo. I think everybody who's watched anything that I've been on knows that I love Test for Echo.
So Halo Effect though, that was done, right? Wasn't that done like partially acoustically on Clockwork Angels Tour?
I'd have to go back and watch the video again. I mean, they played it.
Yeah, or maybe there was like there might have been an Alex like acoustic solo or something at the beginning. I can't recall, but I could totally see that. That's a fantastic pick too. It's a beautiful underrated track.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Making Memories is kind of fast though. How do you think? You think they would just slow it down? Like it's just do it.
Just keep it upbeat.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah, two acoustic guitars. I think it would be great.
Could see it.
Yep.
All right. Awesome choices, Rob.
Yeah, I think Jim got most of my picks. So I knew this was going to happen.
I didn't copy. I didn't copy off Rob's paper.
You do one of those, you're like, osmosis, ESP. It's really funny. It took me forever to put together a list. I'm sure everyone here had the same problem. Like, oh, that'd be cool. And then like you do like the list 15 times over. So my picks, Half the World, Different Strings, Lakeside Park, Making Memories, and Heresy.
Ooh.
And Half the World I thought great because like very much like Snakes and Arrows, Tesseract has that sort of folky
Yeah.
acoustic guitar, like kind of another driven acoustic guitar record, heavy acoustic guitars, even with the clean electric guitars mixed in. So I thought it'd be a great acoustic friendly tune, Half the World, and then some love for Tesseract. Different Strings. I don't think that was ever played live. We already covered that. And just the title alone, Different Strings. So we're going to switch it to acoustic. Lakeside Park, perfect summer song. Just the campfire vibe thing, which was done in an earlier episode. Songs around the campfire. And Making Memories, a heavy acoustic driven tune. Maybe get Neil on hand percussion, get Alex maybe to, do the slide solo. I don't know. And it's a very celebratory song. The band was going a different direction. So it's got this very, like you guys already mentioned, very up vibe. And then Heresy, no guitar solo. So I figured that'd be cool because you could just play that one straight through. Maybe get Alex to harmonize a little bit rather than doing unison vocals. So those are my picks.
That's cool. Those are great. Those are great. Heresy, I was surprised to hear that one.
Yeah, Heresy.
I think it's awesome. I was just surprised.
Yeah. I was listening to Presto. I'm like, this could be cool, because
or Roll the Bones, you mean? Yeah.
I Roll the Bones. I'm sorry. Yes, long day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking about like that would totally be cool. That would totally work. So, yeah.
Awesome stuff.
Yes.
Adam?
All right. So it's so funny because a lot of you guys had, I was this close to picking like half the ones you guys have already said, but because there are some great ones there. A quick side thing before I forget, have you guys ever heard, there's some group which I wish I could remember the name. They actually did a jazz version of Available Light. It was one of the coolest things I've ever heard, but when I went back to find it, I think they had taken it off their album. But so it's like super hard to find, but it's it really does work as an acoustic.
I gotta look for that one.
Yeah. Very cool to listen to.
But,
Yeah.
No, so my list is Lakeside Park as well. Red Sector A.
Oh, wow.
The Way the Wind Blows. Cinderella Man. And Mystic Rhythms.
Wow.
So what I was thinking with these is, especially with Red Sector A, I think the lyrics are so poignant and they'll lend themselves well to having that up close and personal feel with an acoustic version. And it kind of strips it away and kind of makes it a little bit more harrowing, the kind of with the subject matter. And
especially the way Getty sings it with all that feeling. Acoustically would be beautiful. Be very
good point.
Love that song.
Sure.
And then with Lakeside Park, just like Rob said, it's just such a great upbeat summer around the campfire type song. And then I think Cinderella Man is in the same kind of vein. It's a folksy story driven song. And there's already a lot of strumming that Alex is doing anyway. It'd just be a great one. But I think, and then with The Way the Wind Blows, that one, like was already brought up. It's just such that whole album just lends itself so well to being an acoustic set. But Mystic Rhythms was kind of my fantasy pick because there's no way that Neil would have done this, but if he had joined Alex and Getty on stage and brought out the djembe and
the horn and stuff, right?
You see him on the conga,
and just layer it up so much.
You never know.
But I think that would be a super cool song to see someone do an acoustic, just layered arrangement of that.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Those are cool.
That would be that would be insane. It'd be so uncharacteristic of them, but of Neil, but of them too. Yeah. That's great. All right, Galindo. Last but not least, go ahead.
All right. Well, like everybody else, I did, well, not everybody, but most everybody else, I picked Cinderella Man for the same reasons that you picked it, and Lakeside Park, same thing, you know. A special song, written not too far from where Neil was born, and obviously Neil used to hang out there at the park. I think it's a very representative song of Rush. But then I went to a song that just really just makes me tear up every time I hear it. Time Stands Still from Hold Your Fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Goodness. You know, I just love the lyrics. Now that I'm grown, I'm not a kid anymore. These lyrics mean so much to me. I'm sure to you guys too. They represent me. I'm sure everybody else here, you know. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, Nobody's Hero. Another one.
Oh,
Yes.
That's
Mhm.
that'd be a great one. Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
The lyrics, melody,
Yeah.
the
Oh my God,
dynamic,
every song everybody's picking, I can hear Getty singing it. Oh my
Yep.
God,
Yep.
right?
with that feeling.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, those, let's see, so I have a list of 10 that I picked, but I'm skipping some that were picked already. Different
Okay.
strings is one of them, but I'm not gonna do different strings. And then did I say Twilight Zone? Did I say that?
No.
Okay, Twilight Zone.
Ah,
Interesting. All right.
cool. Yeah.
Very mystical.
Yeah.
It wants to be acoustic, it feels like, you know, when you listen to it, you know, there's that mysterious guitar riff, doom, 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 boom, 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 you know. Is that 5? I'm looking at
Yes, that is 5.
Yes.
Yes.
All
I
right,
wasn't even counting.
I'm just so you know how I think wasn't it the US Army band that did Time Stand
Mhm.
Still? I think,
Yep.
Mhm, that made
Right.
everybody cry.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm when Galindo, when you said that, Time Stand Still, that was the first thing that I thought of, was that rendition of it, and thinking, okay, like, how would that translate? And it, you know, slow it down a slight bit, and I think it would be phenomenal. Yeah, hell yeah. It's a
Mm,
great pick.
I heard that version. Yeah.
All right. Well, so everyone here has said that they, first of all, we're doing fantastic in time. So everyone said that, you know, they picked from 10 or 15 songs here. So why don't we open it up to kind of discussion and throw some honorable mentions around? As you know, you guys were, you know, reading your list, I was typing out my honorable mentions.
Mm.
And some other songs even came to mind throughout that. So why don't we just, anyone, just kind of free for all, throw out some honorable mentions, and we can kind of briefly discuss.
Goes to a chance.
Mm,
Yeah.
That one. I have
that'd
that
be
one.
great.
So the
Great
one
song.
that
Great song.
almost made my list was Sweet Miracle, because it's
Mm.
only like 3 minutes and 12-ish, I think, seconds. It's a short one. You know, I'm not sure if they were to do it, if it would be extended, you know, if they would slow it down and extend it out. But I just feel like that's another one that was never done live, so I feel like it would be a good one. And another one similar to that not a lot of people like this song. For whatever reason, I love it. No pun intended. I think that it could be. She likes this song too. She told me. Is The Speed of Love from Counterparts, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
another one never played live, but it's just one that I feel like, you know, slowed down
It's
acoustically.
slow and emotional enough.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. That almost made my list too. I have a whole bunch more that I'll bring up momentarily, but that one is one that I really wanted to touch on, because I feel like people love again, no pun intended, the acoustic version of Resist more than they like the studio version. And I feel like that song specifically, had that been done acoustically, you might get swayed, because for whatever reason, a lot of people don't like it. So maybe it would be something that would grow on people if it was
You
done.
know what everybody should do? I stopped listening to the regular version of Resist once the acoustic version came out.
Yeah.
Recently, I went back.
Mhm.
You need to listen to the original.
They're both
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. You really need to differentiate. But after being so long with the acoustic, man, does the original sound good?
Yeah, I agree. I kind of did the same thing. That was one song on Test Record that I was kind of about, and I really liked the acoustic version. And then I did what you did, Dave. I went back and I listened to the original.
It's
I'm like,
rocking.
oh, this is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
much better.
but I really feel like
better.
when they did that with Resist, it so well showed why it is a good song, because if you compare back all the arranging and everything and just bare bones, here's the chords, here's the melody, you just see how good of songwriters they really are.
Yeah.
And then you gain a better appreciation for what they did in the studio, because you still have the core of the song. And so that's why, I mean, I think just about everything they did could be successful acoustically.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
that
it gave
good. Yeah.
I was
They're
gonna say
that
it gave
versatile.
Resist a new life, right? I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah,
I think it
and to
did.
like
It
what
did.
you three said,
Yeah.
you know, it you come back to it. It was a song that was kind of like, granted, I wasn't a fan in '96, but I was 3. But
Your
but
fault.
yeah, yes, but no, I mean, I feel like just from what I've gathered from folks who lived it, like it was a song that was more or less skippable at the time, but then come, 2003, 2004, okay, well, all right, maybe not for Viv,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I know, but just what I'm just reciting what I've learned, right? That it was a song that was people passed it over, and then
Because it
gave
was slow. Yeah. Because
yeah,
it was,
and then it was given new life, and
Yeah.
that's another reason why I picked, well, 4 of my 5 songs were songs never done live, right? Because give them new life, go revisit, that type of deal. But I guess I'll let you guys bring up some honorable mentions, but I'll just read off some of my other ones I had. War Paint, We Hold On, Snakes and Arrows, How It Is, The Color of Right, Armor and Sword, Emotion Detector, which is a
Mhm.
Brandon Dyke cover acoustically, awesome job,
Mhm.
by the way.
Yeah.
Time Stand Still, and Tears.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Tears is amazing.
Wish them well.
Yeah.
I thought about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Such a great
Wow.
song.
Anyone
We
else?
need a campfire, and we need people with guitars, and we need to play all these songs.
Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
Let's
One of
do
them.
this. Okay, I'm going to take you guys to the Presto album, huh? I'm sorry, not the Presto album, the Power Windows album. Power Windows.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Middletown Dreams.
Mm.
Yep.
Good
I can
lyrics.
see it.
We can, people that live in the suburbs or the Middletown. Now that I
Listen,
live,
we all live in
Yeah.
Middletown.
yeah,
That's
right,
for sure.
right. Good lyrics again. Acoustic. I mean, obviously, I guess Neil. It does have that. It's very percussive. So Neil on percussion would be cool on that one. I also have Bravado on here.
I said
Oh.
bravado. But
Oh, you did?
can say
Okay. Very
bravado
good.
again.
Yeah.
Very good.
Fine.
Very good. Very good.
That's good.
Second Nature.
Oh yes, dude.
That was one of my honorable mentions too.
Man, I
Good
forgot all
song.
about that one.
Right.
That's a fantastic pick.
fantastic song acoustically. Oh man.
Open Secrets.
Oh yeah. Oh, another great one. Yes. Vital Signs is kind of a weird one there.
Yeah.
Oh, I could see that as
I
a
could
kind
see
of
that too.
reggae, kind of acoustic. I could see that.
Yeah. Maybe
Mhm.
make it a little bit more reggae,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You guys can crucify me later, but Taishan.
I had
Oh,
that as
yeah.
a medley. I
Listen,
had that. I had that.
there's nothing wrong with the
I thought
song.
about that.
Correct. There's nothing
Beautiful
wrong with this.
song.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
I had that song
Yes,
paired
you
with
can do
Losing It
Taishan.
as a
I'll
medley.
listen to it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Taishan and Losing It as a medley. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That would
That's
be
how
funny.
neat I went this week.
Yeah.
both
Or
like-
High Water. Such an overlooked track too.
High Water's a
Honestly.
beautiful song.
That's funny you said that because you know what? They're both kind of in the same placement or similar placement on the ends of those albums.
Right.
Signals
Mhm.
album
Yeah.
and Hold Your Fire album.
True.
Oh,
Interesting.
Losing It and Taishan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah.
I think I'm sure that Martin Popoff would agree that anything from Presto and Roll the Bones could probably be done acoustically because they were
Roll the Bones. Yeah.
kind of so tinny,
Yeah.
He was never a fan of those albums. So anything from those, probably new renditions would bring Mr. Popoff to those concerts.
See, the albums themselves were good, but the recording was not.
Well, that's the point. Yeah.
No, you're right.
Anybody say Faithless? Faithless could be
No.
done.
Oh,
That was
Yeah.
I had that one on my short list, yeah. And then Between Sun and Moon, that was another
Mm.
one. That
Yes.
would be pretty
Carve
cool.
Away the Stone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So we
Carve Away
agree the whole
Carve Away
catalog.
the Stone, man. Wow.
Odd Time acoustic jam.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I feel like literally anything from Snakes and Arrows, other than maybe Far Cry. That may be a little too heavy, but
Yeah.
they could pull it off. I'm not sure.
They could pull it off. I can
I-
hear it.
See, I can't, but I think anything, even the instrumentals from Snakes and Arrows.
Mm.
But
But you could easily do Main Monkey Business as an acoustic
Yeah.
instrumental kind of thing.
are there any albums we missed?
I think they could do Hope as an instrumental. I think that one would be good as an
Yeah.
Bravo, Jim. Bravo.
yes. And for anybody who's going to roast me in the comments, I know that is just Alex on an
Oh.
acoustic guitar.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Wow. How about the Trees?
Yes.
Oh, sure.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to think of
I think the
albums we
Trees
we
could.
missed. We missed Grace Under Pressure. No,
I think it'll probably
Red
be
Sector
easier
A.
to
What's the
mention songs you can't do acoustically. That'd probably be a shorter list.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
be a shorter list.
Mhm.
or just the tuning of
I think
2112. You know,
Mhm.
in 2112
I mean, we
Discovery.
Mhm.
I mean, we hit 3 songs on that album though.
I think the only album we didn't hit
The debut.
was the debut album. So
Rush. Yeah.
let's
I actually thought that maybe Take a Friend would
Yeah.
probably
Take it
work
from.
pretty well.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
wonder if Here Again would work also.
Oh yeah.
It might actually.
Yeah.
It's a very, very bluesy song.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yeah.
But
And
Alex
may
on,
work,
I really think that might
Yeah.
work.
Mhm. Mhm.
or
Did we really hit all the other albums?
I think we did. Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
New one.
Wow.
Making
One at the
mem-
Bridge.
Making Memories, Lakeside Park,
Yeah.
Tears, Cinderella Man.
Mhm.
Yeah, the Trees. That's why I brought up Hemispheres because I don't think we had one.
I think they could probably have done the Farewell to King's title track
Mhm.
Oh, that's a good point.
acoustically.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that
That's a
would
very good
go
point.
well. Yeah.
You know, a weird song, a song that's weirdly amazing, electric in the studio, but I'm not sure about acoustically would be Subdivisions.
Yeah.
Incredible song in the
Yeah.
studio, very emotional song, but acoustically, the chorus might be a little weird. Subdivisions. You know, like just singing.
Yeah,
It's just
true.
entirely acoustic, and then Neil comes out
Yeah,
on
yeah.
stage and just says
Right,
Subdivisions, then just walks back. And then
Hey, it can work. I don't know, but yeah, it's a little weird.
wasn't it
Yeah.
Neil that said that? But although it was
Yeah.
Alex that mouthed it on the video, but it was
Yes.
actually Neil.
Mhm.
I was like Neil.
And Alex either mounted or sang it in concert.
Mm.
I don't know if he
Yeah,
when he did.
or triggered it or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this was a lot of fun. This is a really good, a really good topic. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Panel. Thanks, viewers. And viewers, yeah, I mean, please, leave a couple songs in the comments that you think Rush could have or should have done live acoustically, similar to the way they did Resist back on the Vapor Trails and R30 tours. So what we do, just for viewers so you're aware, in between our song discussion roundtables, we do about 4 or 5 various topics. So we'll be doing this for the next couple of weeks here, and then we'll be back with Power Windows come sometime in July. If you'd like to join a roundtable, email rushroundtable@rushfans.net, and we will see you next time. We got another fun one next time, but I'll leave that as a surprise. So take care, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.